Capital as we join you from Northwest Stadium in Landover, Maryland. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the New England Patriots taking on the Washington Commanders. Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Come on. Gotta be Lions. Go.
Now a run. Here's the rookie from USC. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
7 Pirates. Let's go. Cowboy 80.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. Now, quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete. Well, you look at this Patriots defense. This crew against the pass, issues at times. Ranked number 24, Charles, in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on a roll early. Chip away at their timing.
Daniels looking to throw. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have a Commanders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. So opening drive 3rd down, they complete the slant to move the sticks.
And ordinarily, it's a high percentage pass when you throw it. And receivers like to run that route because it gets the ball in their hands pretty quickly. Just a couple of quick steps upfield, break towards the middle, the ball should be there, and then they can do some work afterwards.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Ready. Buffalo 18. Ready. Cougar 19.
Working out of the gun, Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play. And now it's 3rd and 4.
Well, he was a busy man out of the backfield a week ago. They got the ball early and often. I have no doubt in my mind that he'll be a big part of the game plan here as well.
This now a 3rd and 4.
60 Bobcat. Get it? Trap 60. Trap 18. Pioneer. Dragon 60. Ready.
Throwing now is Daniels. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian Gonzalez. And the Patriots are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. Looking to put a drive together. A carry here for Travion Henderson. And he's going to be stacked up right at the line of scrimmage. Nothing there for him. 2nd down. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold them to no gain.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
An incomplete pass on 2nd down. That muddles things a little bit here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw, it's May. And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. That's Deron Payne with a sack that time. The Patriots send out their punter. Jalen Lane deep for Washington. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Great blocking on the return. It springs him for 25. And Washington will have a short field here as they take over 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
Now a handoff up the middle. Bonds. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. It's a 1st down for Washington on a pickup of 11.
Usually we see runs like this as the defense breaks down later in the game, but this guy is setting the tone early, running through all types of tackles and put the defense back on its heels.
Left tackle 80. Warriors 70.
Here's Daniels. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Cut nice. Here we go. Set. 70 Timberwolf.
To the air goes Daniels. Touchdown! Terry McLaurin, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Commanders will jump on top of the game's first score here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And we'll see if this rain affects the team's decisions going forward, but they kick it here, and it's good. Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And the last drive, their first drive, 3 and out. What changes here, if anything?
I think it's making sure the guys that you trust the most with the ball, the biggest playmakers you have, that they touch it on this possession to try and get things moving.
Get it to the horses.
Without a doubt. They're the ones that typically end up in the end zone. And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
Looking to throw, May. Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down.
Though we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter, here's another good example.
Throwing here is May. They'll check this down to Henderson out of the backfield. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. That'll be a New England first down, a gain of 12.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
They'll throw with May. Throwing quickly there, but it's incomplete. You talk about this Washington defense against the pass, just numbers that they haven't liked. Number 30 in the league right now.
You know, when actors get ready for a scene, they often ask the question, what's my motivation? But what's the motivation of this group? What's their mindset? What's the problem that they have? Will they create an identity that allows them to get better?
Open man, Kyle Williams, he's got it. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 23.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. up second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
The 8th play of the drive coming up. It's 3rd and 3. To the air, May. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Stephon Diggs, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And we are tied at 7. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line of the end zone. So this ball will come out to the 30 now. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense.
Here we go, here we go.
In the midst of, well, let's just say a not-so-rosy losing streak. They've got the open week, though, coming up next weekend, so you have to figure this to be a game that they dearly love to have.
Oh, indeed. They have to have this one because that's something positive to take with you when you go away for a few days and it actually releases your mind. If they lose this one, that mind stays cluttered the entire time they're away. And they've got to scramble to get back in sync when they start playing again.
Come on. Set. Ready.
They'll run on first down. Bonds. And he'll be taken down here as it will take us to the end of the first quarter. These two teams all tied after one. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd down and 3.
Tag. Cougar 19.
To throw is Daniels. He's got his big tight end, Fan. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 32-yard line.
Washington, first down. First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Mustang 19. 70 Timberwolves.
Now Daniels. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. Chewing up big yardage. Another nice gain there. This one goes for 20. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Ready, ready?
Looking to throw. Daniels. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And Washington has taken the lead. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7.
Commanders 14. Patriots 7. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. And they've got it well across midfield, down to the 40 before it's all said and done. 25 yards that time.
Certainly no settling into the drive there. They came right out on the first play and attacked the middle of the field for a big gainer and a first down.
From the shotgun, it's May. And he swung out wide here for Henderson. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it'll be second down.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. You're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Looking left side, and he's got him in. That's Williams. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up what looks to be a third and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. Henderson will try and run for the first. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. Give him 8 yards on the play, and they pick up the first.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was third and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you should have a few men in the box there.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 5.
Here's May. He'll swing this out to Henderson. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They picked up 5 yards last time. Now they double it and get 10 here.
But they certainly made a point of getting him involved in the passing game here in the first half. They must have seen something in the scouting that said, hey, we can capitalize on him getting the ball, possibly in the open field. And I think in the second half, that may loosen up the defense.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Trey Amos. And he will bring this one back. An interception return for a Commanders touchdown. It just appeared there that the defense, they had that read from the moment the ball was snapped. And not only did they get the interception, add a nice return on top of it, all the way to the end zone for a defensive touchdown.
Yeah, and the guy made the play. He gets the points. And it really was a group effort, wasn't it? How about the coaches? They've got to be so excited. All the preparation time in the film room, it translated into a big play to put points on the board for their team.
Dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to be out of bounds across the 50. Great return.
Partner, when I was in college, we used to have these things called game maxims that we did before every game. One of them said, press the kicking game. For here's where the breaks are made. It's the area of hidden yardage. How about that return? Flipping the field, taking it past the 50, and getting things set up to start the series.
After the pick six, they go right back to the air. Going deep for Diggs. And that's going to be incomplete.
They geared up and took the deep shot downfield, but it turned out it wasn't one-on-one coverage. Extra defenders in the area, and that one winds up incomplete.
Here's second and 10. From the gun, it's May. Well, a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hoping they can come through on this play and get this series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
The offense on third down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's complete. Demario Douglas with it. And he will have a Patriots first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. May going to give it to Henderson. And a solid run down inside the 30. A nice run there, 9 yards. And it'll be second down. They're going to look to throw. Onside caught by Diggs. 2 yards on the pickup, and that's all they needed to move the sticks.
And the Patriots, first down. First and 10 at the 27-yard line.
He'll look to throw. They set up the screen for Henderson. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
A good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
2nd and 2. It's complete to Diggs. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
That's another Patriots, first down. 2 yards on the play. First down, Patriots.
Back to throw again. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Henderson. And he's got this inside the 10 to the 9 before he's out of bounds.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
From the gun on 3rd down is May. Throws a quick hitter on the slant. That's complete. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And that will get a late timeout as it comes in the waning moments of quarter number 2. They'll throw now on the final play. And that's going to be caught for a Patriot touchdown. A great effort there in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Extra point splits the uprights. And the lead will shrink to 6. So still time for the kickoff here. 1 second to go in the half as this one is away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll.
Let's go now.
1 second, all that
19
remains.
tight, 19 tight. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat, 18, Pioneer.
The final shot before break. Daniels. And this will be caught at the 30. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. This offense, Charles, had a strong first half throwing the football, at least in terms of yardage, but that hasn't translated so far on the scoreboard as they begin the third quarter here, trailing and looking for a little momentum.
Yeah, you're right about that because, let's face it, in the first half, most of their focus was in the passing game. And to their credit, resulted in a healthy amount of yardage. So I would think that at halftime, they're going to anticipate that defense loosening up a little bit to try and cover the passing lanes. They've got to get the running game going, and there should be some gaps to run through now.
From the shotgun, May with it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
To throw, it's May. And incomplete on the deep ball.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the third quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force the incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Commanders will take over with a 1st and 10. Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. We have not seen much on offense here from either side these last few drives. We've hit a wall, so to speak.
And have hit it hard, haven't we? Because the defenses right now, they seem to be a step ahead, don't they? Beating them to the point of attack, beating them to the punch. These offensive guys, they're tinkering like crazy. What's it going to take to get back on track?
Yeah, both sides searching for adjustments. So how about this for field position after the big play? Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They'll keep it on the ground. Bonds. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 8th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Commanders are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there. Each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
And he is into the end zone to bump the lead out 2 more. And now a pause. It looks like we have a Patriot injured on the play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there. It was a quick 3 and out when they punted the football.
Yeah, you never want to get stopped so soundly during the series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going. Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
May now off the bootleg. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. 5th catch of the afternoon, and that gives him a 1st down.
And partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
On 1st down, Driver. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice. I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
They'll run on first down. Driver. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20. They'll keep it on the ground. Driver. And he'll be brought down just outside of the 30.
This drive is turning into an extended one, and the guy carrying the ball, he's becoming more like a body blows guy. Every carry is putting some damage on the defense. So after a while, I'm not too sure how many guys are going to want to run up and tackle him.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
On 3rd down, and drop to throw. Throw left side complete. That's Douglas. And he will not get what he needed as he stopped short of the 1st down and around the 22. The Patriots will bring on the field goal unit. From the left hash, this from 39. And his kick is indeed good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send the message that says, hey, we're not going away.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time they beat that in Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
When defenses get to the quarterback that quickly, a lot of times it's called a jailbreak. It wasn't quite that fast, but fast enough that he had no time to look downfield and set himself to throw the ball. And as he tried to do that, he was hit and it forced an incompletion.
Pass caught. It's Lane with it. And he's going to have the Commanders 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to get 4 there on 3rd and 2.
First down.
70.
1st and 10
Let's go now.
at the 47-yard line.
Cowboy 80.
Play action. Now it's Daniels. A throw left side, hauled in by Lane. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a 2nd and short. We have played 3 quarters. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th. 2nd down and a yard. And now an audible here into something else. Up the middle they go. Bonds. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give yard down to the 43. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36. 97 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
6-yard line. 6, Buffalo 18. Let's go.
Throwing now is Daniels. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It'll go as a pickup of 14 and a Washington first down.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's Daniels. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. Noah Fant from 21 yards away. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here this fourth quarter. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And the lead is up to 18 now.
Commanders 35, Patriots 17. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. For this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 6 yards to pick up, and that's a first down.
At the 49-yard line.
Now a handoff up the middle. Driver. Well, they nearly sprung him that time as he takes this all the way down to the 37. That one good for 13 and a New England first down.
At the 37-yard line.
They run the counter. Driver. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Crazy, crazy. Hey, what's that? Crazy, crazy, crazy. 5. Crazy, crazy.
They'll throw with May. He's got the hook up with Diggs. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at Washington's 19. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains.
The 19-yard line.
Williams, the man in motion left. Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And they'll get him down right around the 16. A gain of 3, 2nd down.
Not too many offenses want to turn down long drives, but when you're down what they are, they've got to pay it off with some points.
Here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. May. And he's not able to get away. Sacked back at the 22. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. A long way to go here on third down for the 8th play of the drive. Up the middle they go. Driver. He gets away from one. Well, that was some effort, but it would appear that he's going to come up about a yard short. They do get 12, but they'll be marked short. And that leads to a 4th down.
Well, partner, I know this type of running back. I mean, this size, this intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter,
nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it's Washington that scoops it up. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the 4th quarter.
You'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely.
Cup 19! Cup 19! Go!
That one looks like he'll throw here. That is taken in by the tight end fan. And they work this well upfield across the 45. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be